Well, it's the second day of week 3 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Fudge after an unfortunate loss to FlyQuest. What happened, Fudge?
I don't know, man. I was just laning top lane. Enemy top laner was not playing the lane too well. He went down a bit of CS, but then didn't really feel like I could do too much in the game. The game sort of collapsed. Bot lane got solo killed. We randomly died, didn't fight any dragons, and lost the game slowly.
Was that part of the strategy? The just slowly dying and not letting any dragons go your way?
Yeah, we definitely should have fought dragons way more. I don't think we were ready to set up as much as we should have been. We sort of based very late a lot of the time. Didn't really get any setup on the dragon, which we need because we're playing Gragas Yasuo, Fiora. Fiora sort of needs to flank. Yasuo Gragas needs engage angles. They can't really get engaged without vision. So we definitely did not play very well. But, you know, it happens.
It happens. Okay, so I had intended, I had assumed that you guys were going to beat FlyQuest based on your trajectory, and so I had a bunch of questions about all right, you're on this win streak, and it's been ever since you've got the full roster, etc., and how good do you think you are? So I'll just ask, okay, obviously you lost this match. Mm-hmm. How good do you think you are compared to the other teams right now?
I think we're up there with EG 100 TL. I mean, we obviously beat 100 Thieves pretty well, pretty strongly last week, and I don't think that there's that big of a difference between obviously 100 beat TL, right? Yeah. I do think EG seems like they're probably the best team right now, honestly. Although they had sort of shaky game today, I think in general playing against them in scrims, they feel like they're the strongest team. But I would say we're probably in top 4, top 5. I don't think that any team is convincingly better than others, though. It seems in the top 5.
In the top 5, okay. Wait, who are the 5? You said EG.
I think it's EG. Then I think interchangeably it's probably us 100 TL, okay. And I think 5th is probably well.
See this? You said top 5. No, and
I'm top 4. I'll say top 4. Yeah.
Because that's where I think. So you don't.
Obviously, FlyQuest just beat us, right? So you could argue they're better than us. Who knows? Maybe FlyQuest is the first place team.
Well, one team that has been doing relatively okay is CLG. What do you think of them? Are they imposters?
I think they're good. I think they're a lot better than expectations for sure. Yeah. But I wouldn't consider them a team that's really hard to beat unless you sort of beat yourself, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. What about top laners right now? Are there any top laners? Now you're back in the top lane. So you're facing all these guys. No, not necessarily. It's more just you haven't played in top lane for a while. Now you're back, and so I don't know if there's any that are impressing you, or we could go with the ones you want to praise rather than the ones you want to shit talk.
Sure. I mean, I would say that Dokla actually impressed me, specifically in scrims in the first week or two. Yeah. I think he actually played a lot better than I expected, because obviously when I played against him in Academy 2 years ago, and then when I played against him solo queue randomly in the past 2 years, I didn't really feel like he was very good, but I think he improved quite a bit, specifically his laning. I don't really feel like any top laner, though, is very impressive. I would say last year I played against Alfari quite a bit, and he was quite impressive at certain matchups, certain champions, but I wouldn't really feel like I play against any top laner and feel like they might. I don't think any top laner will beat me in lane, really hard, Yeah. Maybe they'll go up 5 CS, 10 CS. No one will go up 40 CS, 30 CS on me.
No one's going to crush you.
No one will crush me, yeah.
All right. Well, that last question wasn't for you to shit talk, but I will ask you this one, which is, I did an interview with Jojo recently. Right. You might have seen it. I don't know. Maybe you didn't.
I don't think I saw it.
You don't think you saw it? Okay. Well, I will tell you one of the things he said in it was that he feels like his tweet about sending you back top lane wasn't a joke, because he's like, if we hadn't beat them, and then they might not have made the roster change, and so I probably did send him back top.
No, I think that's, debatable. I mean, I would say it's part of it. Yeah, of course, when we lose, we're more likely to probably make changes. Yeah. And we feel like we need to change things because the problems are more apparent when we lose. Yes. But I would definitely say that. I mean, I said it in an interview before that we already had problems with Summit, the way Summit played in scrims. Yeah. In terms of being very volatile. And on stage, I think in playoffs it showed quite a bit. So I don't think that it was it was the reason, but I definitely think that it contributed. I mean, I'll give it to him. I think he definitely I mean, I don't think he shit on me in that series, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I think he played well and they beat us really hard, so obviously we're going to make changes.
What has it been like for you switching back to the top lane? Are you like happy? Is this where you want to be?
Yeah, it's definitely where I want to be. It's very smooth. I think playing top lane is really easy.
Yeah.
Maybe because the other top laners just suck. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. It's not the role of top lane that makes it easy.
I mean, I'm good. I'm better at top lane, so I guess maybe just because I'm better at top lane, it's easier for me. A lot of the champions, I don't really need to like put in like a lot of effort to be good at these champions. I feel like I'm already really good at them.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy, smooth. But you know, obviously, if I want to become better, then I still have to continue practicing really hard and thinking a lot about the game. I'm still thinking quite a bit about the game, but there goes Azael, the man himself.
I was going to ask you. Do you have any opinions about Azael's casting lately?
I think Azael's one of my favorite casters. If I'm being honest, Freak, not a big fan of Freak, but
what about Captain Flowers?
I love Captain Flowers, Kobe, Azael. They're great.
Where would you rate Captain Flowers compared to the other ones?
Ooh, I mean they do different things is the thing, so it's a little hard.
Yeah.
I'd say at what Captain Flowers does is he's his best at it.
Okay.
Which is play-by-play.
Play-by-play. Okay, he's the best play-by-play caster. Okay.
I didn't even see you, bro. Trust me, I didn't even see you. I wasn't just saying that.
Freak, not as much. You think Freak just calls you guys out too much?
Not that he calls you out. I think it's just I find with people calling you out, but it feels like he's a little inaccurate sometimes when he calls you out. Okay. But I mean, it's fine. I mean, I like to shit talk a little bit. It brings some spice.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yes, understandable indeed. All right, trying to think if there's anything else that I need to talk to you about, but I think.
How's your past couple of weeks been? How do you feel LCS viewership has been?
Well, I think ironically I'm feeling better about the LCS product even as the viewership has been suffering. Like I think they've been doing a good job with the show. And last week I was talking about how the audience was empty, but this weekend at July 4th and AX being in town, I think it's brought a ton of people out. So.
I see.
Yes.
Well, my opinion is that we need to start fist fighting or something to get the viewership up because that's the only way we can do it. It seems we need some drama.
Yes. Well, we have security cracking down on us right now. I don't know what's happening.
I can
we have
fist fight
to.
you if you want.
We have to shut down. I guess I'm not sure. Are we good, Drew? Oh, it's not us. Okay. Security was coming by. They seemed concerned. No, but yeah, if you could start some drama. No, I think a lot of you guys have been. Like you've always been down to trash talk, and like Jojo's coming out of the woodwork, and it's been adding a lot more spice lately. So I've been feeling good about it.
I like EG a lot. I like EG in terms of their branding. Yeah. I think Vulcan, Inspired, Jojo Pion are doing really, really good in terms of branding. So I like what they're doing. Personally, I'm trying to stay away from shit talking as much,
What? No, this is always what happens.
I'm trying to be. It's not that I'm scared of the backlash. It's more I just don't want people to think that I actually dislike them, and I feel like that's some people are taking it a bit personally. Okay. Maybe.
Just taking it a little bit too personally.
Mainly the fans, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, okay, but you screw the fans. I will say that right now in this video.
I mean,
because the fans,
some players. Don't get me wrong. Some players. I'm not going to disclose. Some players definitely dislike me because of what I said publicly, which I understand because what I said was not very nice. But I'm not. I don't think I'm too interested in people disliking me for content.
Well, look, I just on the screw the fans note, I'm trying to contextualize it because I do hate that in the past people really embraced the banter, and then now a bunch of fans are like, that's a little mean. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, what the hell? The fans are 5 times more toxic, and they're actually toxic and not the fun way. Whereas if you just come out and you're like, yeah, these other players aren't very good, then it's lame.
I can't even swear on broadcasts, so they should go fuck themselves.
Okay. Well, you know what's funny is the caster swears sometimes.
Sorry. I apologize. I actually swore on the analyst desk yesterday, and I was like, sorry, I said bullshit, and they were like, it's fine, don't worry about it. So actually, never mind. I'm sorry for calling them out. That actually, it's fine. It's not your fault.
They don't want you to swear all the time, but the occasional swear.
I'm Aussie.
Yeah.
I'm Aussie.
Yes. Well, don't use the Aussie swear words. Those ones are not allowed on the broadcast. But
on this interview?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
We love Alienware.
Yeah, we do. Yes. Well, actually, I'm just making sure. Yes, I don't. I want to make sure you don't have any competing sponsors.
Competing sponsor. That's the reason why I said it.
Okay.
But if we do, then just put it on there anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh God. That's how you get fined. I don't want you to get fined by your org.
Don't put it on there.
Hey, Johnny, do you guys have a competing
sponsor with Alienware? Okay, nice.
Okay,
we love
okay.
Alienware here. So it's alienware.com/Travis. Travis.
That is my name, yes.
How much percent off?
Well, if you use the code,
Yep.
it is usually 10% depending on the product and what deals they
Ooh,
got.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's actually quite a bit of money.
Yes. I did not pin him up to this, by the way. Sometimes I think it's funny because I'll feel like the players will shill more for my stuff than they'll shill for their team stuff, so it's pretty good. But you've got great sponsors too.
I love my sponsors. My sponsors are great.
Yes, all of them. Okay. Anyway, don't stop trash talking. The banter is amazing. I hate, if you stop, it just makes the league so boring. You're not going to have a job if you don't trash talk. That's what I'm going to say.
That's a little scary. You're trying to
you'll
fear-mongering Travis. God damn.
You'd be working minimum wage at McDonald's or something, whatever that highly offensive thing was that somebody else said. Yes.
Oh, somebody else, he says.
Well, I don't.
He doesn't even have a name anymore, apparently.
Well, I try not to. Anyway, anything you want to say to any of the fans out there, Fudge?
Thank you for coming to the LCS, especially the fans that come to the LCS to see me.
Yeah.
And everybody else, of course, not just me. Thank you very much. Also, the fans online that still DM me support, thank you very much. Also, the fans that still shit talk me, thank you very much. But go fuck yourself at the same time. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for the interview. Best of luck going forward. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. It's so windy out here in Los Angeles, and I'm just blown away by the wind, and you'll be blown away by the deals you can get at Alienware if you check out alienware.com/Travis. They've got all sorts of fantastic stuff going on these days, so please check them out. Doing so by clicking the link. It's very important. If you click the link, this is a new thing that we're doing with them. It's actually very helpful to go to alienware.com/Travis, and if you do that, it helps because then they know that if you purchase something, it's because of me, and I want all the credit because that's just who I am.